Hi, so today I'm going to show a training on our inventory management tool. So to get to our inventory management tool, you'll hover over your name and you'll select inventory. Here are all of the items you currently have in your inventory or as a part of your standards program. So you can have them in your inventory but not have any on hand, or you can manage your on-hand information as well. So this is a list of items from InHaven. You can also add external items as well from sites like Costco and Amazon. You can manage your on order, how many units you have on hand, your total available, which is your on hand plus on order, and you can set minimum thresholds so that you get notified if you're low in stock or out of stock. So for example, here I have 2 coffee makers. My minimum is 2, so I've just received a low stock notification, and when I fall out of stock on an item, I'll get an out of stock notification as well. This allows you to maintain your inventory levels. Now for each item, you can either add to cart, allocate, or quote. And today we're going to talk about allocations. So with our inventory management system, you have the ability to allocate items from a storage location to a property. And this ensures that once allocated, your team knows to pick up the items and deliver it to the home. And then 2, that the owner is invoiced in a timely manner. So to enable allocation, you need to manage all of your locations, your property locations. So you can upload all of your property locations through a simple CSV file or through one of our PMS integrations with PMS companies like Trax, Streamline, and OwnerRez. You can also add warehouses. A warehouse could be an office, it could be a storage unit, it could be a car. Any place where you want to store extra inventory and manage that inventory should be uploaded here. So from the items page, you can go ahead and start to allocate inventory. So let's say I want to allocate this 12-cup coffee maker. I'm going to select where it's coming from, my InHaven warehouse, and I'm going to load my property. So I'm going to search for a property here, and I'm going to select 1 unit to go to that property. I can also add reason codes and assign users and add notes to that allocation. Once the item is allocated, now you can see I had 2 units on hand that were available, now I only have 1. Now you can pull allocation reports for your team so they know which items need to be collected and delivered. You can also use the report to find out, where are all my beach carts going? You can search for products here and see where you've allocated these beach charts. You can also search for by location. So the Granger, as an example, is one of my properties, and I can see all of the allocations that have been made to the Granger. Now, in your Items tab, you can add InHaven items or external items. So you can either select to add an InHaven item, where you can search for the items and add them to your inventory, or you can search an external item. So I'm going to put in a SKU. If it's from Target or Amazon, you can load the SKUs and extract the data automatically. If it's not from one of those sites, you would load them individually, or you can reach out to our team to help you load these items into your inventory. So once you've got all the information on that item, you'll assign that item to a warehouse. You'll select how many units you have on hand and what your threshold will be, and you can hit save. Now that item has been added to your inventory. And once you have on hand, you can allocate, or you can quote without any inventory on hand. When you're ready to invoice your owners for the items that you've been allocated, you can manage your invoice settings here in Settings. You can upload your own logo, set your invoice prefix, your start number, your tax rate, and your service charge or your markup that you want to charge on each of those items. To create a new invoice, you will go to your invoicing portion of the inventory management tool, add your recipient, select their email, set an invoice title, and choose the date of your invoice. Then you will select the property you want to invoice, and you will select the invoice date. So I want to invoice Ashley Property for anything that's been allocated to that property from the 1st of the month to today. and I'll hit next. And you'll see all of the items that have been allocated to that property. You can remove items. You can also change the markup. So let's say on mattresses, you want to charge a 30% markup. That can be done directly here. Once you're ready with the invoice, you can hit preview so you can see what the owner sees. So the owner sees all the items that have been allocated, but they don't see the markup. And when you hit save, a PDF invoice will be created for you so that you can email that invoice to your owner. Again, it will be your logo here, and all the items will be comprehensive of your markups. So that's a quick summary of what's available to you using our inventory management tool. Please do reach out to us at info@inhaven.com with any questions or to get a further demo. Thank you.